We begin in West Africa, where a doctor is caring for a critically ill boy, but just as all hope seems lost, a sudden burst of energy crashes through the room. The doctor's concern is replaced with surprise as Khonshu bursts in, claiming to possess extraordinary healing powers. "There is suffering, so I came," says Khonshu. With a mere touch of his hands, the boy's pain subsides, and he's good now. This miraculous display earns Khonshu a following, with people hailing him as a godlike figure. Meanwhile, back at the palace, T'Challa sits on his throne, flanked by his sister Shuri. She expresses her concerns about Khonshu's abilities. They say he built a kingdom. They are following Khonshu because of these miracles, says Shuri. People believe in his power as if he was a god. His power comes from that element. As you know, in the last issue, we found out that the element gave life, enhanced life, and could build kingdom. And the enemy stole a bit of it. T'Challa insists that he will not wage war to people that follow him. "You sound like Eric," and she warns her brother not to trust him completely. T'Challa insists on avoiding conflict, but Shuri senses an ulterior motive behind Eric and Storm's actions, as she warns T'Challa not to fall for her. As T'Challa reminds her that they have fought on his side and that he trusts them completely. Could they be trusted though? We shall see. As we shift to a romantic scene between Eric and Storm, it's clear that they are rekindling their passion. They've both faced hardships and slept under the stars, but tonight they deserve a break and a bed as they go back to making out. Wow, these two, man. Next, we find ourselves in the Temple of Ra, where Wakanda's fate is being decided. Ra declares that Wakanda won't be silenced, while Khonshu prioritizes war and seek to build an army. Ra craves power and seek to reclaim the stolen element, warning that with the entire fragment in hand, they could wreak havoc. Can you imagine if they got the whole thing? What kind of damage can they do? Khonshu remains unfazed by Wakanda's potential response, as Ra says that he underestimates T'Challa. We then cut to a mineral refinery, where terrorists disguised as Khonshu's follower launch an attack. Villains with knives comes in the name of Khonshu, as they are wearing explosive blowing themselves out. Evacuate your people, as we see the Black Panther arriving to save the day, battling villains with his superior suit and agility. But we see an outside force with power blowing up the building. The Panther jumps out of it as he confronts Khonshu for the first time. They engage in a heated argument about Wakanda's future. With tensions escalating, T'Challa declares that Wakanda will stop at nothing to protect its people. Khonshu retorts that there's nothing T'Challa can do to stop him, as the Black Panther goes into the fight. But not now, as Khonshu walks away and say, "I suppose we'll have a war." The stage is set for an epic war. But where are Eric and Storm when we need them? The Black Panther stands strong for his people. Now, that is the issue. If you enjoyed this issue, please subscribe for more updates. The Black Panther is so great standing for his people. If you want more, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.